Alrighty, this is Sunny from DK Gaming, bringing you what we're going to call Rookie Gaming. So basically, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the shit that's going on my screen without actually giving you any informative information. So hopefully you like it. Let's have a look. DKG Fizz, who's from our clan, who's up in the north, rocking out his Zerg, and down the bottom we've got Ruentes. I feel like I should be rolling that Anyway, so we've got Ruentes as Protoss. He's got his drones going about it. His little worker bees are getting their shiznit together. Got a... Ooh. Nice little overlord here. The flying flies, as I call them. So to tell you a bit about myself, my name's Sunny, obviously, as I mentioned. I'm a 25-year-old girl from Sydney, Australia, not Sydney, Toronto, Canada? I don't know, but every year there's someone on the news who bought a ticket to Sydney and ended up in Canada, so I assume it's in Canada somewhere. But I'm a long-time gamer. See, okay, can we just stop for a second? The noise Zerg make when they hatch, so disgusting. Can I just say, that is gross. I'm gonna say, it's like someone eating with their mouth open. Can you believe that shit? And look at this. Oh my god. Look at those eyes. Oh my goodness, he licked the screen. That is so disgusting. This is why I don't play Zerg, because they're gross and icky and they look like bugs. But anyway, back onto the game. So I'm a 25-year-old from Sydney, Australia. I've been gaming since I was about 10. I come from a gaming family. I was encouraged to kind of get into computer games from a young age, and I kind of jumped on that because, let's face it, it's a lot more fun than homework. So, I'm trying to think of something to actually tell you about myself. Oh, I'm not very good at casting. I should probably say that up front in the interest of full disclosure. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. If you're looking for something informative and helpful, I'm really not the person for you. I'm more the person for those who kind of just want to dick around for a little while and need a good excuse. Hey, if you're studying, you should totally be watching Sunny instead. Because I'm going to help you dick around when you should be doing things that are responsible. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to this game. So this probe scouting is about to find our little friend Fizz up here, hanging out with his little fish heads around his base for some reason. He's got his spawning pool down. He's got his temple of gas going. You know, and everything seems to be puffing along quite nicely. Down here we've got a... Ooh, he's researching the Eye of Sauron for his lotus flowers. So that should hopefully give him a little bit of a step up in terms of getting the units out there. Although I have heard that now with the new changes, Protoss can't, so you can't put you can't put your what's it called, your little diamond thingy. You can't put your diamond down here and warp your little spider, mechanical spider things up here. But as we all know, Protoss is way OP at the moment, so I don't think that really matters. But oh my god, look at this mouse speed. Jesus Christ. It's like the mouse for an ADD kid. Fortunately, I don't know how to turn that down, so we're just going to roll with it. But, so we've got our two little locusts here trying to take out that probe, though not that there's much use to that other than to let him know you've gone lings. We've got a little zealot coming out. What's going on in the, let's have a look at the production line. So, we've got some stalkers coming along nicely. Whereas Fizz seems to mostly just be concentrating on his build. He's got his second base down. He's rocking out those little worker bees. Oh, he's got a spider lady going. Look at her gross little webbed feet. Isn't that just the most disgusting thing you've ever seen? Look at that face. Good lord. Someone get that woman some airbrushing. Alright, so he's pretty much just floating along. He's got his spawning pool down. You know, all the little worker bees can take a dip in the nice green water. He's got his little baling nest coming up. Oh, he's getting busy with the gas on this side. Does that not look like the most invasive way of getting gas? It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get it all up in those tunnels. Oh, baby. So gross. Alright, so, I mean, not a lot's happening so far. The build's going up, surely. I mean, we can see Fizz is definitely getting his shit together in terms of getting his builds going. He's got his boost happening. He's gonna make himself some speedlings. Little locusts, as I like to call them. Let's have a look at the APM. So Fizz does have, he is a fast clicker. He was one who was actually using this mouse before me, which is why it's like ADD for gamers. But so he's really kind of owning him there. Supply chain, it's pretty average. No one's capped and no one's really suffering. Hasn't really been any attacks yet. Let's have a look at what we've got down here. So we've got some mechanical spiders, a couple zealots. I mean, he's dropping down his pylon again. It's this robotics facility. Probably gonna pump out some observers, I would hope. Oh my god, look at these bad boys run. Like, can you believe that shit? Oh my god, look at them running down here. They are just gonna molest somebody. God, I mean, I've been calling them locusts because they just, I mean, look at them. They are like just a tribe of locusts that will just come and cause a plague to your crops. And look, I mean, they look nothing in their picture. They look way more badass than they do here as little locusts going, oh my god, like really excited puppies. I always imagine them to be like the puppy of the Zerg world. Like every Zerg goes back to their home planet, and every Zerg goes back to their home, and they've just got like a little Zergling waiting for them at the door, brings them their paper in the morning, telling them about how many humans they've infested. That'll be great. For some reason, they decided they didn't like that rock. Now they just seem to be running around. So I mean, if you look at that's 200, like that jumped up to 300 per second. That is a lot of clicks per minute. Oh, he's turning. Some of them are cocooning and becoming a beautiful butterfly. So he seems to be about to hit them. They don't seem to know what the fuck is going on. I mean, there's really, other than this little observer powering on, doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. Oh my god, he's got more of them. Jesus. I have a feeling this is just going to be like a massive slaughter. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Who knows? He could mount a good front. But, I mean, unless he's doing some serious micro, I don't see that he's going to be able to fend these off. He's kind of just sitting there waiting for it to happen. I mean, other than this up here, let's have a look at what is actually being made. Okay, so he's putting his robotics bay down. He's got his, still pumping out some probes. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh lordy, they are just gone. Oh god. It's like a massacre. Did you see there's like, it's like a little StarCraft version of Anne Frank sitting in the tower here, just writing her diary about the day she was like molested by, well, molested's a bit strong of a word. The day she was attacked by the little locusts that belonged to DKG Fizz's wonderful army that, in this analogy, are really Hitler and the SS, so let's maybe stop at that one. But god, I mean, there's the GG. I mean, really, there was, if you have a look, there's really no coming back. I mean, he's got a couple stalkers, but I mean, they are just overrunning his base. Half of the stuff's gone. His second base is obliterated. But I do like to see a GG at the end of the game. I think a lot of people just throw out like a C word or like, you fag. And you can't, like, dude, you got beat. Just deal. Just move on. Just accept the fact and be better next time. Don't be a dickhead. So I do like to see a GG from Ruentes down there. But let's actually, I would like to see what is going on in terms of units lost. So I mean, they did lose a similar amount of units. I mean, there's only 10 different. I think it's more just the fact that Fizz came in so strong and hard at that end that it just, I think it just kind of took him by surprise, to be honest. Which would have been had he seen them all sitting here just bitching around, he may have been able to take some of them out. Use his pretty little Eye of Sauron to get some stalkers close by. But I mean, obviously he didn't. He's obviously chosen just to hang back, see what happens, and that hasn't worked for him this time. But yeah. There's not much I can say about that. He got beat. Pretty bad. So yes, anyway, thank you for listening. This is Sunny from DK Gaming. That was my first cast, so please feel free to give me your feedback. Let me know what you want to see. Obviously, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I would liken my style of casting to that of Iron Chef. And I'm not talking about the American version, I'm talking about the Asian version dubbed American. But it's a lot like that. the young actress that's just like, oranges. That's more how I like myself. But if it is more engaging, I think maybe next time or eventually I will just put a picture of myself in the corner. That way, if you don't like what I'm saying, you can pretty much just stare at my rack. I'll make sure that's visible as well. Not in a topless kind of way, but you know, a subtle cleavage way, if you will. Anyway, that was Sunny for DKG Gaming, and have a lovely afternoon.